Hello, hello. Rest of the internet over here. Hi. How are we? It's my birthday today. Your girl's on a live on a birthday, as you do. Hope you're all good. I am full of love and joy and gratitude and sweet treats. My favourite state of being to be in. I've had 2.5 donuts for anyone who's counting. And also, I'm noticing that loads of my favourite people are Aries, fellow Aries. Do we have any Aries watching? If you want to come and join my favourite group of people, I bet. I'm just a big fan of Aries, folks. Anyway, I want to just do this one super quick. And this is for you if you are fully booked and you want to drop a day per week of client work without sacrificing profits. So if that's you, you're in the right place. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. So I am super excited. Yes, Emma, Aries here. I knew this. I knew all my faves are Aries. I love to see it. I am mega excited because I can't believe this has come around so quick. Time really flies. I am opening the enrollment for the cohort number 4 of Breakthrough. I cannot believe it's 4. It feels like not that long ago. It's just a tiny little new baby, and now we're going to be bringing in the 4th gang of Breakthrough bosses, and I cannot freaking wait. If you don't know this, Breakthrough is an implementation-based group coaching program and mastermind for fully booked hair and beauty business owners. So that's hair, nails, lashes, SPMU, massage, holistic therapies, and everything in between, who are ready to drop a day behind the chair without sacrificing any profit. Ideally, I want to help you make even more profit. I've seen that time and time again. I created Breakthrough because I saw so many bosses were suffering in silence, and it was absolutely killing me. So they were so busy and so booked out that they were starting to become really resentful of their clients, of the business, and even actually of themselves. But they felt like their struggle wasn't valid, or they weren't allowed to dislike the situation or not be happy with the situation they were in, because they saw loads of other people struggling to get bums on seats. So they felt very like it's first world problems, like I should be grateful, like how dare I even be mad at this or hint that I'm mad at this, because I should just be so thankful to be in this position. Other people would kill to be in this position, right? And these were people who were incredibly driven, motivated, ambitious. They wanted more. They had these ideas. I think entrepreneurs, by our very definition, we are full of the seeds of millions of different business ideas and side hustles and things we'd love to try, and projects and opportunities. I think we have all of these all of the time as entrepreneurs. And these people had these things that they wanted to explore, but they felt like they'd really box themselves in really by their own business. I wanted to create a program because it's me, rooted in strategy, which is really the doing, the steps, the implementation stuff, but really reinforced with that identity work, that embodiment. And embodiment is showing up and being in congruence, being the person who you say you are, doing the thing that you say you're going to do, and being the person that is required to get you from A to B. So that's kind of, for me, embodiment. And integration, so that's like taking the strategy stuff and actually making it part of your life, not just doing it like, oh, I'm just going to do it once. It's that process of doing it over and over again. So it becomes, it's a bit like when you learn to drive, and then there's a day that you drive and you go, that was the first day that I didn't think about driving, that I didn't think about changing gear, and I didn't think about my bite and my clutch. That's the integration piece, right? You do it so many times that it just becomes muscle memory. And you'll go, oh, I did that without thinking. That became my natural state. So that's integration. And that's what I would call the being. So we have the doing and then we have the being, because both of them are really crucial in doing this work. I knew that to make these changes stick, each step had to be in the exact right order, and we had to do it together. That was really important, because I see people trying to do some of the steps or in the wrong order, or trying to do it on their own, and it's falling flat, and it's feeling really hard for people. And they're thinking, this is not going to work, this is not possible. So it's really important to do all those pieces together. So who's it for? This is for you if you are a fully booked hair, beauty, everything in between entrepreneur, and you are ready to drop a day per week of client-facing work within 6 weeks without sacrificing any profits. Simple as that. Ideally, you'll have already used my pricing calculator, both your profits, and you will have implemented at least one price increase. The reason I say this is because you can't out strategy bad pricing. A lot of things that we do within Breakthrough is like dialing the good stuff up, dialing the bad stuff back. And if your prices are not right, or you're not in a position where you can get your prices correct, doing more work on top of that isn't going to work as well. So we want to just make sure the prices are correct. And a very easy way to do that is to have used Bossy Profits pricing calculator. If you haven't done it, that's okay. We can have a chat, but it is required within the program to get your prices absolutely correct, just because it gives us the best foundation to work from. It's a bit like building a house on sand. It's like going to be scary. It's not going to work very well. We don't do that. It is for you if you are coachable, if you are dedicated, if you are committed to showing up and following a proven process. You ideally want to keep your business lean. So we don't want to start adding heaps of stuff on and overcomplicating it and spreading yourself really, really thin. So you don't necessarily want to have the headache of hiring more employees to lighten the load of client work. So this is not, the program is not about employing people. It's not about leadership. However, I have had people in leadership positions who've said, well, one, who've done a really good job at recruitment, and two, who've shown up as a really great leader. I think that's a byproduct of the work that we've done in there, but that is not specifically what we cover. And I want to be really, really transparent. Don't come in thinking I'm going to help you find your next 10 staff, because that's not what it's designed to do. So people come in and go, it's made me realize I didn't need 10 staff. And I'm glad I didn't go down that route. So just to put that out there. It is for you if you want to free a day up at least per week, so you can leverage that time. So what I mean is get more out of that time, get a better return on investment for that time, whether that's to focus on, launching or growing an education business, working on the long-term strategy to boost those future profits and make a really, really sustainable long-term business, or just to add adventure to your life and just say yes to more things. Because I know as a really busy entrepreneur, when I was behind the chair, I was saying no to so many things. Like, I try not to even think about it because it makes me feel so sad. But there were so many opportunities and just friendship things and family things that I couldn't do because I was so stacked behind the chair. And I got to a point where I was like, I don't ever want to be in that position again, where I have to make these hard choices, or where I have to sacrifice personal life, family relationships, friendships, because I'm just tied to behind the chair. So if you're in that position as well, you're exactly the kind of person I'd love to work with. I think it's important to say who it's not for, because it's not for everyone. Genuinely, it's not for everyone. So it's not for you if your prices are not correct, you're not prepared to correct your prices. It's not for you if you're not currently booked at least 80% of the time. If you are looking for a quick fix or someone else to do the work for you, this is not for you. And I will be very much by your side. You'll be very much supported by me, by my lead coach, and by the group. But you joining Breakthrough does not just go, okay, this has happened. You've got to do the thing. Okay. So you have to be prepared to implement and do the hard things, but I'll be with you. I'll be there holding your hand. This is not for you if you are not ready to commit to an implementation process right now. If you're not, that's absolutely fine. One of the first people who's enrolled onto this current cohort, we spoke last time and they were just not in a position. So what we find is the first people who join are the people who on the last one were like, I would have loved to, but I had, X, Y, and Z on. This person was going on a really long trip. So they snap it up. But this person had to wait 6 months to come on to here. So you need to be in a position to commit to this process, this implementation process at the moment. This also isn't for you if you just want the results without the action. I don't know if that even is a thing at all. I mean, it is. You can have like a done for you, but you are going to be paying like upwards of 6 figures for someone to literally go into the business and do all of this for you. Okay, so if you're not in that position, we could do it side by side. What is the process of joining and things like that? Thank you so much, Carrie. Oh, bless you. This does not feel like work. Trust me. I absolutely love speaking to you guys. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. So Breakthrough is different to all of my other programs. If you've been on anything, if you've been on Bossy Profits, Bossy Boundaries, Elevate, if you were ever in Inner Circle, Abundance Academy, the Money Summit, or you're in any of my groups, Breakthrough is the only program that I run that is a group coaching program that is by application only. So there's not just like a link that you join and that's it, you're in. There is an application process to join. Because what that does is it ensures that we are both a good fit for each other and you'll get the absolute most out of the program. So it's really, really important for me that you're right for the program is right for you, and I'm right for you as well, and vice versa. Okay. I also guarantee the outcome of the program. If you attend the sessions, if you implement what I teach, and if it doesn't get that result for you, I will work with you for free personally until it does. Okay. So you can see why I'm really particular and very mindful of who comes into Breakthrough. Okay. So it's really important to me that everyone who enrolls is in a really good position to get the most out of the program when their time inside of Breakthrough together. When you join, you'll be sent the email to just confirm that you've enrolled. And as we get closer to starting, we start officially on the 15th of April. So in a couple of weeks tomorrow, you'll be sent your welcome email with your next steps, your call calendar, and any links that you need, all of the kind of onboarding stuff. All members of Breakthrough get access to our exclusive members only Facebook support group, where I'm there, your fellow bosses there, the gang are in the group. And you'll have space to continue the conversation on anything that we're working on, seek and share accountability, process together any challenges that come up in real time, because it's really important to have that space to have those little conversations midway through doing all this work. Because it's big work, and it's work that you'll probably never, well, I can guarantee you'll have never done it before. So there will be times that you want to come in and, seek help and share advice, ask for advice, and you clarify things, share breakthrough, share these shifts, and so on. It's a 6-month program, because this work does not happen overnight. And it begins with 6 weekly curriculum sessions. Like I say, this is the doing side. So this is implementation based. It's designed to be exactly what you need, exactly when you need it, in the right order, to help you drop a day per week behind the chair without sacrificing any profit. So we aim to actually do that. We shoot for that in the first 6 weeks. We'll optimize your business, your customer journey for profitability, while reducing as many leaks, financial leaks, time leaks, effort leaks, energy leaks, all of the leaks. They're like plumbers, business plumbers. Any bottlenecks that we can along the way as we're doing that as well. So this means that when it comes time to drop your day, you feel financially safe and secure to do so. We don't do any delete a day and jump off a cliff edge. Like, that is not how I work. That is not a good way to run a business. And it won't last. It just won't stick. I've seen people try and do that and it just doesn't work. And we also seek to cover the entire cost of enrollment while we're at it as well. We want to just recoup that as soon as humanly possible. So we factor that in really, really early doors. The curriculum sessions are recorded. They will be dropped in at 8 a.m. each Monday, which means you have time in your busy weeks. I appreciate everyone who's in a position to breakthrough is absolutely rammed. So we have as little as possible times for you to show up, and we keep those like bam, 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 as succinct as to the point as possible. So we'll have the curriculum that is sent to you. You work through that. You can ask for support in the group. You can post questions for the kind of follow-up session, and that's what we do live the following Monday at 7 p.m. just to make sure everything's in, everything's understood, everything's clarified. You will have mindset shifts. You will have questions. Some people have breakthroughs. Sometimes there's tears. Sometimes there's joy. Sometimes people are like, I cannot believe I've never thought about it this way before. All of that we'll kind of encapsulate on those calls together. Kind of like lock-in calls, I guess we could call them. And this means as well that we can collaborate in real time. So go through it as a group together. So you're not just the only person doing this at a single time. Like, everyone will be working on week 1, and then week 2, and then week 3, and so on. Okay. We see that this works better for people to go through it in real time and feel really supported. Because the chances are anything that's going on for you will be going on for someone else. And what I've heard time and time again from cohort 1, 2, and 3 is that actually one of the best parts about this was going through it with a group of other people. They always make these lovely bonds for life. And I still see people from cohort 1, chatting with each other and collaborating with each other. And that's something that I'm so proud of to kind of foster and hold a space for as well. So we do that so you don't feel kind of isolated or like it's just you trying to do this by yourself. Okay. At the end of the 6 weeks, we shift from the doing to the being. This is like super exciting time. And this is when we are joined by the brilliant and one of my greatest friends in the industry, Hayley Jepson. If you don't know Hayley, get to know Hayley. So Hayley is my program coach. You might know her as the Resilient Hairdresser. She's a qualified psychotherapist, was also a hairdresser, so has heaps of experience behind the chair, and now makes it her mission to support hair and beauty entrepreneurs to set boundaries, to avoid burnout, and to just have a better work-life balance and time behind the chair in her life. So after the 6 weeks together of curriculum, we shift into fortnightly calls. So every 2 weeks, you'll meet me or you'll meet Hayley, because we do alternate in fortnights, till the end of our 6 months together. I will be facilitating group coaching, kind of masterminds, hot seat sessions, roundtables, that kind of call. Hayley will be delivering actionable workshops based on the inner journey that we see breakthrough bosses embarking on as they step into their CEO shoes. Really interesting identity work that she does. There is also a VIP option if you want to work kind of personally with me on your next steps, where you'll get 2 one-to-one calls. Usually we'll do one at the end of the 6 weeks and then one at the end of the program to kind of map out your next steps together. So that's an option for you if you want me sort of privately and personally. If not, there's a standard option, which is kind of within the group. We've now officially opened applications. If you filled your form in over the last few days and you haven't heard back, I will be getting back to you over the next few days. Thank you so much to everyone who's applied. This every single time we reopen Breakthrough, we have a record number of applications. I'm like, oh, we'll have a couple, you know, everyone's quiet, not that many people are busy. No, heaps and heaps of you are busy, heaps and heaps of you want to drop a day a week. So we have lots and lots of applications, and I really appreciate your patience. We're working through them. We're having chats in the DMs. Everyone will get picked up and everyone will be replied to. So thank you so much. This ensures that everyone feels fully supported. And to do that, we cap numbers. This is not like a free-for-all. There will never be like 1,000 people inside of here, 100 people inside of here. We keep it small. It's our smallest program. This is cohort 4. All 3 before this have sold out and filled up before the official end of our enrollment period. Okay, so we won't just add additional spaces. We will just close enrollment, because it's really important to us to cap numbers so everyone is seen, everyone's understood. I know what's going on in your business. You know what's going on in each other's business. We just don't want it to be a massive group for that purpose. We see it working better with a small group. We also already have welcomed bosses, very early bird bosses, who you know, sent the forms in straight away, had our conversation straight away. So we have actually welcomed our first few Breakthrough bosses into this cohort. So please, please, please make sure that your form is submitted if this is a priority for you. Okay. If you've already DM'd me to express your interest in dropping a day per week without sacrificing any profits, please check your messages. You should have my information page and application form. If you get stuck, please just message me and the gang will be happy to help you. Otherwise, if you are interested in dropping a day a week without sacrificing profits, send me a DM with the word busy and I'll share how we can work together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to dissipate. I'm not going to dissipate. I'm going to be in my DMs having a chat with you. I'm getting tattooed all day tomorrow. Literally, I'm going to London. I'm getting a train at 6 in the morning to get tattooed all day to then come home. So I'll be home by 10:30. I am going to try and have conversations with people and have chats, because I know some people are waiting for replies. I really want to get back to you. So I'll be simultaneously getting stabbed in the legs. So it might be quite nice actually for me to be distracted and you guys keep me company. And if not, I'll be picking everything up Tuesday onwards. So thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, my loves, and I'll speak to you soon. I'll pin this to my Instagram page too, so you can watch the replay if you want to catch up. All right, I'll speak to you soon, bosses. Bye.